One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another SEC rival, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Razorbacks will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Georgia's offense takes the field for the first time today. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big one.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Georgia sends out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Razorbacks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get hits.
They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete to the right.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
And the Razorbacks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Grabbed behind the line. It's Rigby. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on first and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the good tackle, force the second down and goal.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Arkansas! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Nolan. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be third down.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field. And look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this second and short. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. He wants to change this route. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Handoff from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Taylor. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Touch pass on the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
To the air, it's Milwin. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
And is slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? He'll keep it himself. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that 1st down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
Wow, what an impressive-looking run. You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden and Felix Jones both in the backfield, sometimes taking wildcat snaps? Nobody could stop them. This dude, I think, could have broken his way to that rotation with his ability. This guy's sick.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Jackson will throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage. That's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's loose down the middle. 10. Touchdown, Georgia. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets it to him on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Stands in and takes the hit. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Jackson gonna throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Gonna let it fly. He's got it along the sideline. Turning on the Jets. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Now he can return this. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it in the middle of Hagan. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Jackson will throw. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to go up top on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's good from 58 yards out. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Oh, he's got a chance. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Rides the back on the option to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push the guy back?
Breaks into the open. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Give to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Quarterback making adjustments. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The inside handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Turning it on. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Pulls it in. It's Banks. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Unloads quickly.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Caught near the sticks. It's Rigby. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. He might want another play. Jackson will throw. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this defense was ready for go-bombs. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. The give to the lone running back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Reads it, fires complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man in the middle.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Georgia! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Razorbacks have put... in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Jackson gonna throw it. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense changing the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24. Handoff to the single running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pulls it in. It's White. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, he was able to make one guy miss, but he had to make 2 in order to pick up that first down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way. And we're looking pretty good.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quick release on the RPO. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad play at a bad time.
Nice job by this defense staying home. not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a gap. It's Voorhees. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And that's where they'll have to down it, just inside the 50-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve.
There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They'll move the tight end. They want that clock to run. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Punts it out of the air. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Coming out with it, it's Johnson. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. White going to attack through the air. That's caught. It's Rigby.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. He wants a big play here late. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He's taking the deep shot. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Here comes the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. They go to the ground. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. Georgia sends out the punt team. Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. A long way to go for this offense. White wants to throw it. Wide open downfield. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if